Hi everyone, and welcome back to a series of my 3 favorite licks. And this week it's going to be Nature Boy, as recorded by the great Jimmy Rosenberg with Beretti Legrand on Hot Club Records. This is really one of my favorite CDs, actually. Really, Jimmy Rosenberg, I think, is at some of his best. And of course, Beretti was also always in great shape. And the cool thing about this recording is that it's a duo. So it's basically two guitars alone, no bass and no other rhythm guitars. So it's a really intimate duo kind of tune. And today we're going to start with, of course, Jimmy Rosenberg, who goes ahead and plays the melody and then the first solo. The very first of the 3 phrases, it's basically a lick in E minor, which is the key of the tune. One little side note, I don't know if they messed around post-recording or they recorded at 432, but to follow this solo you're going to have to drop the tuning a little bit. I'm going to keep it regular tuning here just so that, you know, when you look at this video and you're tuned at 440, you know, then you're going to be on the right tuning. But you know, if you listen to the record, you're going to hear that it's a little bit lower. First line here on E minor, it's coming from a diminished run, which is also quite cool. So this is another little bonus, I guess you could add. But then the E minor lick starts right here on the empty E. Starts with this little vamp in E minor. And here you're going to have 2 downstrokes in a row because you're going to have to get used to that. To get used to that 2 downstrokes in a row. Then there's a repetition of this C, so. And then it goes into a straight, basically E minor, arpeggio scale, so. This you can really take it as an etude because it's sort of an obligate. It's like 16th notes continuously. So and you can use all of this kind of phrase on G major, or E minor, right? Really slow. That's for the first one. The second phrase is really a rhythmic kind of line or phrase, or however you want to call it. It's a rhythmic idea, and it's again it's kind of jumping, or again it's on the E minor, but it's really alternating between that E minor and that B7. It starts out here with that. This is really you taking the first 4 strings only. So right here you're barring at the 13th fret, and you have this kind of where it's down and then down again, and then you alternate. So. Last part, which I really love, this kind of steals a little bit, maybe, if you will, from slightly from flamenco or whatever, but you have these rhythm accents that are really cool. So that's for your second idea. So here we go to the third one. So after this rhythm pattern we just watched, and here it is. So the phrase is coming from and then so the picking here becomes really important in terms of the gypsy picking. So, and here I would slide with my index, and then these two are downstrokes, so that then your next your A's here is downstrokes, then your F sharp is up, and then A, and then is down, and G is up, so that it's the last picking on the E string is an upstroke. So that's going to help the rest of the phrase. If your last picking pattern on the E string is an upstroke, it makes everything a lot more fluid. So so here we go. So after the upstroke, we're following this E minor, G major, E minor arpeggio. So yeah, after the upstroke, you're gonna have an upstroke here on the F sharp, but then your next picking is gonna be here on the E. And then it's very important that when you arrive to this B, it's gonna be again a downstroke, because for the same reason that before, you want everything to be fluid with your picking. So you want your last picking on your E string to be an upstroke when you have to change strings. So upstroke, upstroke, downstroke. So here you're gonna have this G and this B be two downstrokes because this is what's happened. Watch. So here, when you're going to pick this E, you want this to be an upstroke. So that's the reason why. I mean, these things become instinct after a while, but if they're not yet, you want to really think about them and make them automatic while you practice. So you're coming from here. Again, two downstrokes in a row. So then you have up, down, up. Up, no pick. Then you pick here on the E. Down, down. And then this is all E minor 6 basically, so. Here it's chromatic. Okay, so that's your last phrase. Nice and easy, slowly. Down, down, up, down, up, up, down, 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 up to alternate, up, phrase continues. So I hope you enjoyed the three phrases from Jimmy Rosenberg. Of course, never hesitate if you have any questions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. The bell notification will let you know each time that I post a new transcription video, as well as these 3 favorite licks, which allow you to kind of at least have a starting point. You know, if the whole thing might be a little bit overwhelming, then you can start at least with these three licks that will kind of give you an insight into some of the solo. So again, subscribe, hit the bell, and thanks again for tuning in. Stay tuned for Borelli's solo coming up next.